Hello and welcome to TFT Set 8 Celebrity Showdown Tournament. Game number 2. Enjoy.
Cost hero augment
I
for this
didn't pull
game.
my phone out. My phone's in my pocket.
I thought that you had a chip implanted in your brain.
Alright, I'm gonna say 2 cost, 3 cost.
If it's a 1 cost hero augment, Chrome is probably not gonna be happy.
No,
he
I've
really
seen this
does not
magic
like the 1
trick.
cost.
He has somebody else holding his phone.
Chain Renekton's a super solid opener from first carousel. His brawlers are super good. Laser core, Chain's great defensive item on Renekton.
Agreed. I
Early
think
Sunfire.
Chain in general is like a defensive item that people like say like, oh, I don't get belts. I don't have any defensive item I can start. So what are you talking about? Chain's totally fine.
I think part of the point that Remy is making that's really interesting is that there are times where there's some starting items that are so broken or some starting items that are so bad that you really have to like everyone go for a thing. But in this situation, I think there's a ton of unit item combinations that people need to be paying a lot of attention to. Like, even if you want to start a certain item, there are so many different variations of early game unit items that are worth picking
Belt
up.
on our brawler is like a really easy one, for example.
Yeah, belt on
I think,
belt on a Galio is insane.
You notice that Solus instantly just picks up these mascots. I think the mascots off carousel are insane as well. Like even if they have like a cloak, a chain, whatever. Getting like, early mascots, and they could use so many items.
Yeah, Ash with bow is illegal.
I have a question. I noticed that Solus did this too. I know I do this a lot. Does anybody else check the weather on stage 1 like it has any relevance on the game whatsoever? Just because we're so used to doing it with Mirage.
True.
Yeah.
And then I forget anyways.
Yeah.
I was like, the Janek augment pops up. I'm like, wait, what is it?
Yeah.
It's Sunny. Okay, everyone says Sunny is like the weakest Janna. Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's true and it's obvious, but it's also like it's hard to buff because like if it gets to like say 800, 900 health on like 4-1, that Janna's gonna dominate, right? Like.
Yeah, but that's a legendary at 4-1. So.
Sure, but you know how it is. Like if you just hit that and get that high roll.
No, I don't know what it is,
stage?
man.
No, you do know what it is.
Nah, I do know what it is. I know what it is. I actually have
no
Gold
1 cost hero
augment?
augment.
Okay, this is really interesting. I mean, Knife's Edge with his itemization just makes the most sense to me, but I think Forge is really, really good right now.
What do you like off of Forge?
Oh, I think there's a bunch of like really good stuff. I think Death's Defiance is insane. I think, or Death's Dance. I think Mana Zane is super freaking. It's like it's like
Mana Zane's
every
great.
AP carry basically, except for Viego.
I would take Makeshift here.
Yeah, Makeshift is the one I think a lot of people are sleeping on. There's a lot of flat health this set, and that's a lot like
He has a Cho'Gath on his bench as well. Like,
it's just all. I think all those choices are.
There's some
defensible.
really cool interactions as well with Makeshift, right? Like target dummies are still back in the set. People remember that, or like Zax's blobs that come out benefit from Makeshift. So a lot of like small little interactions that can swing fights.
Yeah. I don't like the Knife's Edge pick here. I'm just not a fan of that augment.
He really likes Zed.
I was talking to Precedent, and he was saying Knife's Edge is one of the Zed's best augments, and it just makes so much sense when you already have a Rune Hands.
Yeah.
Right, but with a set that you can play so many outs, locking yourself this early.
All right,
is
Mort.
so
I
bad.
agree though. I actually heavily agree
The
with
thing
that.
is, actually, in a team events more, you have to actually kind of stay in a lane. You just like staying open sometimes can cross wires with your teammate and
Sure.
You're not even
ways.
completely locked. You can still play Bel'Veth or even Samira. You just put her in the cubby. Like it's not terrible.
That's true.
Bel'Veth is really solid.
Yeah,
with
the
Knife's Edge as well.
Bel'Veth line I agree with, the Zed line I agree with, but like as soon as you get hit with like a 2-cost hero augment, you might be SOL, you know.
What does SOL mean, Mort?
You just re-roll for a
I said,
support
you trying to get me fired?
Then you can come compete finally.
Oh, that's true.
People don't know. We wanted Mort to play in this event.
We begged.
And then Riot was like, what if Mort wins the event?
And we were like,
And we were
that
like,
sounds
really
awesome.
impressive.
Riot ain't winning shit.
Yeah, my reaction is,
the tough guy talk.
wouldn't that be a great timeline? And Dan's like, that's never going to happen.
Wow.
And then I asked Milk of all people. Milk's like, actually, I think they would win because they have access to all the stats. To which Mortog said, what stats?
Yeah, these imaginary stats. Milk has to imagine this supercomputer we have at Riot that literally says the best comp, the best items in every scenario.
But how did okay, so you don't have stats, and how are you balancing the game?
I have some stats. I don't have all the stats. Again, the exaggeration here is like...
I see.
Milk thinks we can be like, hey, if your board is this at 2-2, is it correct to slam Hurricane or BT here? Can you tell me which one's better? And it's like, I don't...
That's true. He would press, and he wouldn't stop you if you say they're the same. He says, no, one's always going to be better.
Yeah. There was this conversation between him and Ramblin'. He's like, hey, Ramblin', what would you slam here? And he's like, I could see both. And he's like, no, one is correct. What do you do? And they just kept going back and forth for 10 minutes.
I can totally imagine that. Yeah. Ramlin's just,
he has the Jax, like he could go Mech here. He's got the pieces. I know early Mech is pretty rough though.
It's so bad. Early Mech is...
Ruben's a great unit early game.
Jax is also a really good unit.
Ace looks so happy.
I would not mech anything here. There's no way I would mech.
It's true. I see too many people like make a mech and then they just play 1v4 from the
Yep.
beginning.
Can you give us the ability to de-mech?
No,
Not
it's been asked
easily.
many times.
Not easily.
The best way to de-mech is to put a copy of a mech unit and then make it the mech and then sell it. But that's really, really...
That is definitely
Roundabout.
like, yeah, we should. I'll ask.
We should... What? What's happening, Mort? What's going to happen?
Sorry, what's going through my brain is the actual way you would solve this is you say if you put the mech thing on the character again, it deactivates it. That's the best user experience. And so then in my mind I'm going, okay, well I don't want to say that out loud because then it kind of promises that.
Yeah.
But really what's going to happen is like maybe 13-2 when we come back from break, I could talk to the team and see if there's time. If Alex is here somewhere, Alex could be the one.
That's true. That's
so
not
here's what would
on you.
actually happen when that happens. Everybody who's too used to just over and over Dragon Mastering their unit is just going to de-mech their unit every single round.
Which I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with that too, because I never got into that habit.
Or you
Yeah,
could
yeah,
pull
exactly.
a Kyun and try to mech a unit and you accidentally reforge your carry.
Yeah.
Solos went for a spat. Is there like specifically good spat emblems or are they just all generically good?
I mean, he might try to Viego again. Just go for Renegade spot.
That's
Yeah,
true.
Renegade
Renegade.
spat's so good.
6 Renegade is pretty disgusting. But you can also just go 3.
And he didn't play around mech last game, but
look,
you could easily.
Milk's
still
got
good.
underground.
Oh!
Can we get a sideline report where I would like someone to go up to Milk and ask him
I was
about?
gonna say, are we allowed to like run up there and like tease him for that?
Yeah. If you listen, if you want to run up there, we'll keep it on his POV so you can go harass him.
I'm
I don't
down.
understand. He's
I'm
low
down.
rolling. It's
I'm
2-2
down.
underground. It's not 2-1 underground.
True.
Yeah, he
Oh,
doesn't, he doesn't
wait.
have 5 underground at 2-6.
Yeah,
That's
he's low
true.
rolling.
That's true.
Moore, I think you should just go up there and just tell him that you turn on the hack so you got underground this game so he won't bitch.
Ooh. All right,
I
fine.
think you should
I'll
do
go
it.
do it.
Oh,
I'll
he's
go
actually
Yeah.
going to do it.
Yeah,
do
do
it. I'll
it,
be
do
right
it.
back.
Yeah, this is the play.
Oh my god. Mort gets to harass Milk for the first time.
Milk is about to get ganked.
That's true.
He's not even playing League of Legends.
Ganked by Mort Dog.
It's okay. He doesn't have to do much in stage 2 anyway.
Yeah, he's underground. He's just sitting there. If he comes down and complains and says he got distracted in this game, we are
Wait, is
all
Mort
blaming him so hard.
Is Mort actually going to go
There
do
he
He
is.
is!
What do you think
Mort
Milk is
explaining
saying?
why you suck.
No, Ray, can you do your Milk impression here? What's the response?
He's like, the game plays itself, man. I already hit the underground.
Wait, so Mort... now Milk's talking, but who's he talking to?
He's probably yelling at Mort as he's
That's
leaving.
true.
Yeah,
That's
that
true.
sounds right.
I love it.
That's why
Okay,
summits
so
are
what
so
you want
fun.
to do here is be open and flexible, and Milk's
How'd it go?
just...
He was not thrilled?
He was not thrilled.
Why not?
What did he say? What did he say, Mort?
He was very upset because he's like, I missed interval. This is ridiculous. I've missed interval. He was not thrilled.
I was waiting for him to complain about like his gold openers or like, I don't know, his
you get more thugged in
matchmaking.
person.
Someone else high rolling.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, Phil is our only win streaker.
How did that feel, Mort?
Oh,
Like,
it felt
from an
great.
emotional
It
perspective.
felt, you could tell he's just like, what's going on, man? I'm getting Mort Dog IRL.
We did a whole skit on that. Phil is our lone win streaker with the IE Last Whisper Ezreal. He's also in Built Diff, which
So,
Built
so do you
Diff
call him
is-
Phil because you guys are like bros or on
Oh
first
yeah,
name
it's
basis?
because I know him like that.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm
It's
allowed
really
to
cool
call
like
him
that.
Phil.
I'm allowed, yeah, because we're tight. Does anyone know the copy boss stuff?
Yeah, of course, that's what we're referencing.
No, I know we're referencing. I just don't remember the exact wording. Okay, Void Sin is win streaking, and he's playing Built Diff, which is kind of broken right now.
Built Diff 2, very,
Well,
very
it's not
strong.
broken.
You don't think so?
It's good. It's very good.
Oh, I think this is like top 5 gold augments in the
So
game.
broken, so broken.
So broken.
I don't
Yeah.
think it's broken either.
Okay,
Oh, I think
how
it's- I
do
think
you
it's
define
broken.
broken, Mort? Like, what would you say is broken in the game?
Auto pick every time.
No.
So Built Different 2.
Built Different is not auto pick.
What
pretty close
augments
to
do you
it.
pick above Built Diff 2 on 2-1?
So for me personally, my style, clear mine.
Okay, but not your style. Like, what do you if you think the best player in the world playing the game to win the world championship?
I mean, okay, you're trying to trap me here because the actual answer is it depends on what items and champions you have.
Okay, but how about with these items?
not
Like,
what
he,
it
he
depends
started,
on.
he started like
Actually,
sword glove.
wait. No, I'll give you the answer here.
Okay.
It's Underground Heart. We saw that last game.
Okay, fair.
No, the answer is you go to tactics.tools, you look at the
No!
Got him.
If we're ever gonna win, the championship, you
We?
gotta the NA. Well,
You're on Team
my
NA
God.
side?
Oh
Yes!
God,
Yes!
Yes!
You hear that?
We got him, boys. We got him.
Clip it. We have 2 clippable moments already.
Right.
Is this entire event
can't
just
win,
entrapment?
Yes,
Is that what
yes.
this is?
Bryce is trained at
free.
deposition,
Oh,
and Iniko
God.
is trained by Lobby 2.
That is correct.
All right, someone take over. This is killing me.
Kai'Sa's gotten so much hype in PB, and it feels like her data performance has been pretty bad. Is she
Yeah.
actually that bad?
I literally sent messages to 3 people last night, all of whom I respect a lot, all of whom are doing really well right now, and I was like, hey, I was playing a meme from out of Kai'Sa. Is this line any good? And
So
no one is that interested in the line. There's a few like niche scenarios where it sounds like it's good, but I don't think it's overall good.
Is the message like to me still pending, or
Listen, if you think that I would not, you are not a tech leaker, man. This guy, you're so sweaty for this event that every time I've asked you or
If it makes
Dishsop
you-
a question, I get obfuscation,
saying
vague
is I
answer.
got a DM.
Oh, he got double trouble and built
Double
different
Trouble
too.
Built Diff is a great
Bro,
combo.
you should, if you're not ripping
Asa,
this,
Really
Asa
insane combo.
invented
No!
this.
Nah.
There is no way.
Ain't no way.
there's no
Ain't
chance.
no way.
That's
Does
a
anybody
misplay.
have any glasses that I can run up to him real quick?
More, run upstairs and
I'm not
harass
running
him
up
now.
again. You do it.
Come through the window this time.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how you can go upstairs through the window.
I mean,
But I'm down to see
there's just
it.
no way that was correct, right? Like 0% chance.
No, there's no way.
Dishsop, do you want to come in here? We're gonna give you a scenario. Get on the mic, Dishsop. We're gonna give you a scenario where I want to hear what you do.
Oh, great. Now, okay, I see the strategy here. If I don't leak the tech, you want him to? You think he's gonna leak the tech to you?
Dude, this is no tech. This is
Yeah.
basic. We should know. We know for 2 sets
If
now.
this is tech, like
We pretended like
apparently it is.
We pretended
This
like this
guy.
was tech one time on broadcast when Asa got it, and everyone was like, "The genius innovation," and I was like, "I'm pretty sure this is high roll." Okay, so you open built different, and then your second augment selections are Thrill. What was second?
Double Trouble.
Well, yeah, but what was the other one?
Salvage bin or something.
So Salvage Bin, Thrill, and Double Trouble. What are you taking, Dishsop?
It's double trouble.
Okay, and on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being you completely threw the game and 1 being you made the completely correct decision, how much of a throw is it to take Thrill over Double Trouble in that spot?
So high number means you're throwing?
Yes.
Probably a 9.
Okay.
I'm
Agree.
surprised. I'm surprised it's that low.
it's like go from pro to influencer kind of move. Like,
He also
No, okay.
immediately lost.
I will say, I was watching DQ over there. He went like 5th with built different double trouble 3.
Oh.
See?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, broken.
Wait, and then he hits Zed right after though?
That's a player diff, Mort.
I mean, yeah.
Oh god, these are.
it's too easy.
Oh god.
Wait, I like how he puts in Zed and it completes like 3 synergies immediately.
Yeah, Zed being triple trait makes that kind of hard.
Yeah, you can't really play it. But the thing about build diff that's so good is that you can just play MF and Samira, and they both use it insanely well, and they cancel the trade out.
Yeah,
and
I
it's
forget
like-
who was bringing this up. Someone I think in lobby 2 that was like, if you play all the 4 costs, you have built diff.
Yeah.
Wait, these augments with a Zoe 2? That is, oh my
Oh,
god.
Asa hit the early Zed, and oh my
Wait,
god.
this Zoe
But the
is
Zoe 2
insane.
is insane.
Yeah,
Blue
Pocky's
battery.
board is ridiculous.
Yeah,
Blue
Battle
buff,
Battle
blue
Mage?
battery, Zoe 2.
This is actual
nuts.
Exodia. Like this is the best stage 3 board I think that you can
Yes.
play possible.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is like
If
go
Phil
9.
took double trouble, I would have confidently said that
1-2.
Pocky Phil 1-2.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
confidently.
Yeah.
The Zoe falls off real hard though.
Oh,
Yeah, but he can go
does she
9. He can
now?
go 9 off of this. he can actually go 9 from this spot.
I think with this setup, he's coasting through all stage 4 probably.
I mean, against like the
Yeah.
late game board, you're right more, but Zoe 2 is so stable that you can actually play for the entire game.
Oh yeah, no,
I think I would end Zoe on that board.
Yeah.
Like I'm in a lot of scenarios, I think.
And I
Not
think you get, I
always.
think you get second in a lot of those scenarios for sure.
That's a fair. You know what? That's a fair call.
I mean, we'll take those 2.
It's okay because
Yeah, for
Phil,
sure,
in this scenario, Phil has double trouble, so he's going 1 anyway.
That's true.
So.
Yeah, that's a good. point.
But the idea is that if you go set like if that is a second place board at stage 3-2, then you're done with the game. Isn't that kind of a problem?
Your face is a problem.
Classic.
Yeah.
Wow, this what aboutism from Mort Dog.
Yep.
I mean, he got you there.
Oh.
I have no comeback.
Oh, this guy's a coward.
Nah, you got 45, you get offered 3 components, you take that. Oh, and the
Oh my
Aphelios on
god.
7.
Oh, he doesn't want Vayne at all? Interesting. Do you guys not make Vayne there?
I mean, he can play a lot of things. That's kind of the situation that he's in.
Insta-pick onslaught.
I mean, he has no damage, so he needs damage stuff.
Yeah. He's going to full item carry this,
I
right?
think he
It's gonna
has-
is it going to IE Last Whisper, or is he just slam a Hodge here?
I would do IE Last Whisper.
That's
for
what I
I
sure.
think you
too.
slam Hodge. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's IE Last Whisper.
I think you actually slam everything, right? You get IE Last Whisper.
Tight.
I'm sorry, what?
That doesn't work like he thinks it does, right? With onslaught.
Wait, did he mean to do that?
Or yeah, he looked like he did. The items weren't
Oh,
overlapping.
he is dizzy.
Wait, it looked like he was trying to grab a component. He accidentally slammed that, but I'm not sure.
Is he? He's probably just not trying to play Aphelios.
He's trying to play Zed.
Yeah, he's trying to play Zed.
Yeah. Makes more sense.
The one thing that for Zed that makes sense.
TG.
I was gonna say, Aphelios AP scaling isn't the worst. I've seen like triple guard breaker Aphelios, and it actually does like a lot of damage because you've got both things scaling.
That's true. But like, if he was gonna play Zed, wouldn't he want to keep Edge of Night? That's an option.
Wait, did he slam his armor somewhere?
Yeah, he made Titans.
Titans. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
At least in terms of that, I mean, he's playing the Viego, so maybe he's like centered around that. I mean, the idea is that he can play a lot of things from here.
I mean, we did establish earlier he's tilted.
And dizzy, clearly.
Well, the irony that Milk would come down while complaining about Underground, go upstairs, immediately get an Underground game, and then go 8th.
Oh, we're already giving him an 8th here?
Nah, he's chilling.
No, I'm saying, but he is technically in 8th place right now.
Oh, true.
Yeah,
I mean, it would certainly seem like somebody was pulling the strings if that happened.
I know. Strange.
Oh, we got Mech Mord carry.
That's Jax.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Mech Jax.
Jax has a stick. Mord has a real weapon.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I don't know why I get those units confused. They're kind of similar.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's fine, like, the way he set this up, too, because, like, in the end, he just wants to make a stable board. I think a lot of people, like, focus too much on the itemization that becomes core and then not realize that they have a stable board, because this Aphelios has done really well.
Yeah, the tough thing if you do go IE Last Whisper Aphelios is that Aphelios 1 doesn't carry into stage 4-5. And, like, Samira feels like a lot more damage. And
yeah, and you're a long way off the Aphelios,
and you're really, really far from Aphelios 2. You're never hitting it. So, like, do you...
And he has no Zeds. Like, he could theoretically be holding these items on the item holder suboptimally for, like, the entire stage. Are you proud of your boy? He's showing a little flexibility.
I mean, he's a good player when he wants to be.
The secret about Milk is that he's actually high-key a really good flex player. He just thinks that it's optimal most of the time to not be.
I don't blame him. We're also coming up, by the way, on a potential another big hero augment on 4-2, so...
Yeah.
You can see some big legendaries or 4 costs.
Yeah, the 5 costs can be really swingy.
Oh, Kurum gets MF out of box here?
Nice.
Wait.
Just because an MF Shojin?
Wow.
I'm down to see some new augments.
Oh, that makes MF2. I didn't even realize. Oh my gosh.
His spot was like low-key not that good.
Why don't we call that getting Mort dogged?
Oh, if you want, we can rebrand it. You're going to need a very expensive PR campaign in order to turn that around.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm digging out of a pretty big hole here.
Yeah, very, very big hole. What was that? Every 5 seconds, every unit gets AP?
Team gets AP. This is a good one for 2 admin for the MF. It'll scale it up pretty well.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
Well, he took it out, but he was just checking in case he wants to play it.
Oh, that is jumping straight on some misfortune.
I like it. I also wouldn't have minded starting mana as well because, you know, MF can cast really fast. And
yeah, I'm a huge fan of when it's rainy with the MF. That feels real good.
True. Well, this
is
Z1.
Oh my god, Z1.
Positioning diff.
Positioning diff.
Bryce
is so convinced Z1 can't carry, and I just think he's so wrong.
Oh, interesting. I think that you need really good setup for it. Like, he has Annie 2, he has Neela 2, he has LeBlanc 2, he's got Z1, he's got it in the exact right place, so...
I mean, Z1 can carry, but that Edge of Night is really
Edge of Night
required.
is huge, and you have to get it right every time. You have to get, like, you have to get the Z directly onto the MF to win that fight every time.
He's at 20
It's also
health
a nice
here.
edge diff.
It's true, nice edge is really good. I don't know. It's not that, like, look, I'm not saying that if you have Z1, you can win the game or anything.
Oh, 4-4-5.
What the?
Instantly slams the 4. All right.
I mean, Shatter, the new boss of Sejuani is so strong.
Yeah, this unit's really good. Which one is Shatter? Is it the board-wide stun, or is it the...
1 second stun longer.
Yeah, it's the longer and extra damage.
20% more damage.
I mean, his options were the Zed and the Mordekaiser, and he already has Ace, so...
He had reroll open, though, right?
What?
He had reroll open, or no?
No, I don't think he had reroll.
Oh, okay. So it's just easy. Yeah. That's the thing, when they insta-cop, it's like not always easy to tell. They have full context, so they just grab it immediately.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if anyone took the 5-cost hero augments.
Okay, one thing that I kind of noticed, because we're taking their POV, we're not using spectator mode, is that, like, it's interesting to see who scouts and, like, who's talking to their teammate versus just, like, playing their own game.
Yeah, a lot of them haven't had nearly the amount of games they would normally for, like, a set like this, too. So I think a lot of them are still really trying to figure things out.
Yeah, the gap between the knowers and the not knowers in this event is pretty huge.
Yeah.
So you mean Dish Soap and Eco and everybody else?
Yeah, Dish Soap and Eco and everyone else, exactly. I think you're a knower. I put you on the knower list.
That puts you immediately in the not-knowers
No. We need to
list
keep
if you said
caster.
that.
Dish Soap is asking for less caster cursing. I'm down for more. We went at least an hour without talking about it.
Oh, do we lose this? No, we win this.
No, we win with it. This is Sona unit.
It was surprisingly close.
Bryce,
Actually, how is
Bryce, am I a knower?
Oh, you're a knower more, but you're not in the event. They body blocked you.
Oof.
I think you're more of a shower, Mort.
Can we check on Bebe's POV? I want to see Bebe. Kerm's kind of chilling here.
Kerm is where he is.
Oh,
the Mech.
So where's the Nico? There's the Mech front line. I will say, the Ornn item here, the Anima Visage.
He's chilling.
The Anima Visage on this Ornn and the Redemption.
wait.
This is disgusting.
Look at this Giga Chad. Hold on. Which Bebe is this? This is a Bebe with 78 gold.
That's Professor Bebe right there.
Oh, no. That's not my Bebe. He'd be at level 8 and like 0 gold and rolling in the past.
Interesting that he goes Zed down the middle here, just because the RFC.
Yeah, I think the RFC helps it here. This Mech is going to be a pain to kill, though.
Dude.
Oh.
They do have anti-heal.
And Giant Slayer.
So here comes the anti-heal.
But you notice you even get the, it does the true damage on the burn, but you're also getting the AoE damage around there. Like, this is so much damage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so Bebe and Milk both prioritize things like Titans on their Zed, just FYI.
Yep, good to know.
I think this is the flat damage reduction Leona as well. That one is
that one's really good.
Yeah.
So I was actually in your stream when you were talking about that, and I was why is that good? Because I feel like it's basically Knights, and my recollection of Knights is that it fell off hard late game because flat damage reduction isn't that good as damage scaling goes up.
So if you look at a lot of the spells in the game right now,
MF for sure,
Samira, even
like
Aphelios, there's just a ton of physical damage, and like it's raising your effective healing a lot, and a lot of the AP stuff isn't that bursty with Aegis. So it just gives you a lot of outs.
Oh, and just make sure people are following along because we didn't like finish that thought. A lot of the spells in the game are like kind of spells that are doing a successive type of casting as opposed to just like one burst of damage. So flat blocking is really good if Samira is like chain hitting you 5 times in a row because you block each instance of damage as opposed to if it was just like all upfront one thing.
Plus the other thing is it's the only source in the game of that type of damage reduction. If you think of it, all sources of damage reduction are multiplicative. So it's like high armor and MR combined with like % damage reduction combined with flat damage reduction. Like you can get some really nasty reduction totals.
Man, you're right. You are a nerd. Holy moly.
Wow. This guy TFTs.
Okay, so we're holding a pair of literally everything except for Leona.
The whole lobby is playing Zed, by the way.
His teammates playing Zed. Both Bebe and Milk are playing Zed, and they know Voidsin's a Zed one trick.
Well, Voidsin's won't be Zed this game because he's built diff, so it's really hard to play around Zed.
That's true. I'm just saying that like they're both game planning around stuff like that.
And Asa is very clearly a Zed main as well. Like he's
Mech.
not every game, but he's a lot of games Zed.
I don't blame him. Data is outrageous right now.
That unit's really good. MF kills this, right? Surely.
So MF's another example where it's all
instances of damage.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my! Look at the Anima Visage. What is this?
My God,
that healing! God! And Kurum's going
Bebe in the lower right-hand corner with the fist pump.
Oh, you love it. He licked his lips as he sent Kurum 8th.
Dead at 4-5.
Wow.
Milk would say sad.
That's actually so big for the standings because Kurum and Souls went 1-3, and now they took 8th place guaranteed.
Yeah, for sure. It's huge.
Okay, this is Belvet 2. Do you just play it? Just a Belvet 2. Just play. You just get tempo somehow.
Why not?
I suppose so. Bebe, by the way, was one of the first players that really like pushed this positioning concept of just like always having a super tank. This was like in set 3 or 4, I forget. I remember it was kind of weird because everyone thought it was really wrong, and then people started doing it. And now we're at a point where I think doing it again might be pretty good. But as long as you don't get Leona'd.
Yeah.
Yeah, Leona's kind of the counter to that strategy pretty hard.
But there's a lot of super tanks in this set.
Which, by the way, I love having a tank buster in the game. I think it's so good for the game to have a unit that's just full tank bust mode that deals with super tank specifically. And like counterplay and positioning around the Leona at the end of the game becomes a really interesting puzzle.
You know what's actually really good to counter Leona?
Leona.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, sure. Especially Leona with flat damage reduction.
Yeah. A lot of times you have like an unkillable Leona, you're like, how can I lose?
Okay.
Leona.
Like kill, bang, marry, Leona from set 8, Urgot from set 3. So it's a kill, and Lee Sin from set 4, Ray.
Oh.
These are all the legendaries that are supposed to be killing a unit.
Okay, kill Leona, bang Urgot, marry Lee Sin.
Jeez.
And we're done here.
You know what? That sound. It's hard to argue with that.
I mean, who doesn't love Lee Sin?
That's true. I love Lee Sin. He's actually my favorite champion.
I like how Lee Sin was the focal point here, not the Urgot.
Yeah. Because like, you know how Lee Sin like kicks people off the board? He could kick me onto his bed.
Oh, and then off right afterwards.
So P-God
Son,
is
we're going to have to talk later.
P-God is full committed to this Mord line, by the way. He's got 6 copies of Mord, 6 copies of Riven, so this is just his board.
That's true. I think Jax is actually a very stable 2-star unit in particular. 5 mech is something that's like kind of contentious. Not a lot of people like it, but obviously if you have Leona, it's really good.
Can you define the word contentious?
I mean, something that you contend over.
Oh.
So like, for example, you and Dog are not contentious for winning this tournament.
Wait, is he going to actually play this?
Wow.
Or no?
Wow. I like the flame he didn't understand there. That was
no,
good.
I did understand it.
This is really interesting. Why did he make this MF?
Oh, let's see the Leona versus Leona matchup.
He might be thinking about transitioning. Like, he can replace the Jax, put items on MF, like GS and JG.
And then BT the Mech and Mech Leona.
Yeah. So he's trying to transition out of who holds the Mech units.
I like it. And he just didn't have time to do it.
This redemption.
Trying to drop 5 mech.
Yeah,
I agree.
Redemption Anima Leona is
I can't even tell
Oh, God. What is happening?
Oh, my God.
And, like, the Leona escapes with, like, almost all of her HP,
Bebe's
too.
board is so hard to deal with. No one can kill this Leona, and he has 2 threats.
Oh, my God, look who's streaking.
Milk and Bebe. What a time to be alive.
Dude, these two are, like,
noob
lockstep.
trickers.
The noob trickers. So Milk has Z2 online.
Oh, his items are so insane. He has a TG Echo, like good items on Sedge, good items on Zoe, good items, like everything is itemized.
I'm surprised he was able to find this Zed with how contested it was, where he was at economy-wise. His Aphelios held up really, really well.
I feel like he was one of the people most likely to do it, though, because he was playing loose streak and he has underground and things like that. I know underground doesn't give a lot of gold, but like the idea is that he's
power.
He's massing resources.
I guess what I'm really saying is that I'm surprised the Aphelios run with this itemization was as stable as it was, because he hasn't lost a fight since. And I feel like there's a ton of boards that I would have assumed he lost to, so maybe it was good matching the Guardian G, or maybe Aphelios is way stronger than I realized. I thought Aphelios one was just okay right now.
I mean, it's just frontline. Like, Aphelios can put out a lot of damage, and you can scale it. You just need to have good frontline, and he has good frontline. He has Sedge 2, Echo 2, Vi 2.
By the way, P-God stayed on Jax, sold the MF, and rolled it down, and is now 8 Jaxes.
Yep. Lil Bro is about to go 7th.
And he's about to go 7th. Solus contesting him, though. Kurum and Solus go 1-3 and then 6-8. Oh, man, that just effectively resets their entire game.
I'm down. Everyone middle of the pack points. Make it interesting.
I think so. How many Zed players are here? How many Zed Zoe like combinations?
There are 3.
Okay.
It's Asa, Milk, and Bebe, right?
Yeah. Watching Milk Scout versus watching other NA players scout is night and day. Holy moly. He is hard sweating.
He's so clean as part of the game. He's just so good at it.
Looks like Faker.
Oh,
like, Leona!
Zoe to the back line!
I like that play, though. Get it away from the Zed.
Away from
That's
the Zed.
a great
I
play.
completely agree. Very, very good. This Pokegom guy kind of smart.
Is it enough, though? Does he have enough DPS?
No. He's losing 5, but he's going 9.
Milk has 20 carries on his board.
Yeah, Milk's board is like way too strong for this.
Yeah, even like units like LeBlanc can be a surprising amount of good source of damage when you like don't underestimate like all these like support units.
They're still both win streaking.
Now I will call out Pocky with a blue buff, blue battery Zoe on stage 5 appears to be falling off at the moment. So
yeah. I thought that Nico guy sounded
appears
dumb
to be
earlier.
Just wait for it, Mort. Depends on what he really wants here.
No one wants Civilian. I feel like Civilian is like really high
Go
prio
for the
game.
third item on Sedge.
So it's awkward for like units for people like Pocky because he already is playing blue battery, blue buff Zoe. So like
you don't need
Civilian's
power.
not that important. And then like these are Zed players, so Civilian's like not the most important thing.
Plus the weather is sunny, and not a lot of people are really liking to play the sunny, so you're not going to be able to get that 3 Civilian.
Yeah, TFT players don't like to go out on sunny days.
That's true. That's true.
Oh,
that was
good.
Rainy
That
days.
was good naming. Really good naming, Mort.
I mean, do we like going out on any days? Let's be real.
True.
Okay, so on Pocky's POV.
So he's all in.
I feel like everyone has a Leona augment.
I mean, getting that free Leona,
yeah,
even
that
if you
unit is
ignore the
kind of
effect,
good.
getting Leona is pretty good.
It's true.
Yeah. Oh, we're about to get rolled. This
Soraka is
this
down.
Soraka's dead. The Syndra is dead.
Syndra at least does something before, so I
Yeah,
can do
for
anything.
sure. But like,
Wait, did it
oh,
pull
pull
Leona?
Best case scenario.
I mean, Zed's
not enough
gonna
to do
finish it
anything,
off.
but
But Zed is running out of units
Zoe
to kill.
cleaned up a bunch.
Yeah.
Zoe did good work here. Like, it's 1 unit loss.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Man, that is so cool.
Solus died. Voisin died. Precedent won.
Go P-God.
So
board 3. I want to see that board.
Solus and Kurum did go 6-8.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's like a point reset, basically. And the other one that was dominant was P-God and Asa. They're doing well again. So P-God and Asa will probably be top of the lobby in points after the...
That 5th was so big for Precedent.
Yeah.
If this is where he stops.
He might not stop there, by the way. Like, I would love to take a look at P-God's board, actually, and see since he's won life and he's got Jax 3. It's kind of a fun board to...
I like P-God's Soraka setup here, but man, in a lobby with 3 Zeds, that is rough.
It is rough.
Okay, so Pocky's going to send Soraka to the back line here.
This is a way you can counterplay, though, right? We talked about sending the Zoe back and also just send Soraka to the back.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, but this is another thing where, again, like, this Leona, this Dragon Claw, Anima...
He'll literally
like,
never kill it.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
I think she's good.
Whew.
It's probably worth full greeting Battle Mage too, right, at this stage of the game, even though it puts you in harm's way of a lot of AoE.
Oh, the Leona's on it, actually. I said he'd never kill it, but the Leona got a full channel on it. Wow. A full channel from the Leona with PT.
Wait, this
The
is
Leona
a
counter.
big win.
Wow, huge win.
That is a big win.
He got one as well, by the way.
Oh my gosh. Wait, Pion might go top 4. Bebe took a big loss.
Wow, that was big.
So Pocky positions his Leona kind of in the pocket so that it does not draw early aggro. The Leona cast it on Echo and then Alistair, I think.
Yeah,
Maybe
and the
Annie.
BT made a big difference
Huge
there.
difference.
BT diff. It's a BT diff.
I feel like
Wait,
that's a
wait, they're help. Oh, okay. This is actually what you can do. Like Phil's just backseating Pocky right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Chatting.
Chatting.
He went 7-8.
I like it.
Someone in the background, I don't know who said it, but someone's like, Phil went 7-8. I don't want to listen to him. True.
Amazing.
Yeah, Pocky, get him out of there.
All right, let's see.
Which anvil is it? All right.
I don't even know if he's looking for just more frontline or like more damage.
I think
I feel, like
frontline.
I feel like he could use both, but
Yeah, you're right, actually. It could be either.
I guess like Zizura is like really strong here in generically, but like I wouldn't blame him if he just took like Deathcap or Chalice or something.
Sure.
I like the 3 Gadgetine here also. Getting that Gadgetine Shroud can make a pretty big difference here.
Oh, Leona too.
Oh.
Pocky is hit pretty hard at level 9 with not a whole lot of gold to work with.
I like Zizurot to potentially stall the Leona. You can actually like sometimes cheese it.
Yeah,
That makes sense. That makes sense.
ZZ-Rots and Zax are great for anti-Leona tech.
That is true. Actually, if anything, it's not even. It's just counterplay. Good call out.
Yep.
This is interesting. Leona's
just stuck on this
just
Nunu.
chasing this Nunu around, man.
Oh, she got the cast off, and she's healing. Big Sejuani ult.
The Jax is ramped up
Yeah,
now,
Jax
though.
is ramping.
Yeah.
This Jax build's really interesting.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, I feel like BT isn't like super necessary. It's always like the last unit alive, but sometimes it's what you have.
I mean, healing on Jax is just good because you want him to
you want to try to go
hyper-carry.
infinite, right?
Big
Sure.
crits. Yep, there it is.
Oh, there we go.
Wow. He's on a streak, but Asa is also taking some big losses, so it might be some weird reversal where Asa ends up going 5th and then P-Guy goes in the top 4.
I love it. He's making the magic happen. 5 mech, 4 defender, 4 brawler. Man, this board is...
I like the 4 defender here also against all these Zeds.
All these Zeds, yeah.
Defender, like a lot of people are really struggling to go to the 4 defender, but if you can do it, it's so worth it.
Does he have a +1? He does.
And there weren't a lot of last whispers in the lobby.
True. That's true. I mean, Zed sunders, but you're right.
It's Zed Sunder's flat damage though, or flat armor.
Right.
Dude, that's the repositioning this board is kind of stressful because if he accidentally eats either the Sejuani or the Leona, it's an utter disaster.
Look at these Thieves Gloves, by the way. He got 3 Zeeks off
He's catching the Zed! Mono y mono!
Oh, this is nice positioning from P-God.
Nice.
He's gonna get that Sejuani cast off.
Yeah, and that's most of Milk's damage.
It's all Milk's damage. He for sure wins this fight.
Hold hold on. That Mordekaiser 2.
No, the Jax is going to heal up.
Jax can't get,
The Jax by the Redemption also, because Redemption heals the allies.
True. That makes sense.
Is this a little bro win out?
Oh, I'm here for it.
It was still a little closer than I thought it would be.
Yeah, this is a well played game for Pigon. I think a lot of people, like Nico when he was looking at the spot, was talking about transitioning out, and I think Dish Soap was talking about transitioning out of the 5 mech as well. But I think he felt like this was strong enough if he hit it.
This is 2 games in a row where Ace looked like he was going to top 4 and Pigon was going to bot 4. Then Ace goes 5th and Pigon sneaks into the top 4.
Listen, this is an established precedent. Pigon is the carry in any duos format. Just know that going in.
That is true. Actually, that is true. Historically, in every tournament where he's teamed up with someone, he's been the carry.
This is another augment, by the way, that I think a lot of people are sleeping on. Phony frontline in the late game is so much extra effective health for your team.
Yeah, and there's also a ton of units that you want to manipulate positioning-wise with this, right? Like if you can eat the first Leona ulti with it, if you can make Zed stall on it, like there's a whole bunch of different ways it goes.
Oh,
the Zephyr! Bebe sees it, he says no chance.
I mean, Jax gets a little bit stalled. The second
and then
cash, chain CC'd.
Wait, what tossed Jax over there?
I think he jumped to the back line.
The jump.
To the back line,
jump. Okay.
And now, seeing if
this is
he can get through this Jax. There's just so much HP.
Leona's not.
He's getting ganged up on, though.
Yeah. And here comes.
And Leona's about to cast.
Leona's cast on it. So
He got dead?
Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. Oh, wait.
Oh, so close.
Well done by Bebe, but honestly, a great top 4 from Precedent.
Puck goes in third. Milk.
Milk and Bebe.
They've tricked the noobs. They did it.
Maybe we were the noobs all along.
We were the noobs. Yeah, it's so meta.
Whew. Wait, does it even really matter? At this point, they're playing for MVP points.
Yeah, they're playing for nothing.
Well, but no, wait. We get to see the showdown. This is actually Milk versus Bebe.
Oh.
They're both playing Zed, too, aren't they?
They are.
They contested each other.
Okay, are they going to sweat or they? No, they're not going to sweat. Okay.
I feel like
Milk
always sweats here.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Milk wants to win.
Yeah, you're right.
Really
I think Bebe went there to have fun and emote, and then he saw that Milk was rolling, and he was like, "Oh shit, I gotta go back to my board and play
wait, are we trying?
Yeah,
they are. Look. Zephyr?
Oh my! He wants it on Echo.
Yeah, they're trying to duel it out. I really like the support Belveth for damage. I think it's really valuable.
Yep.
Janet got the Cyclone off. The Zeds are about to fight each other. They're about to duel.
It's like they're duelists.
Yeah, but Bebe's got aggro first, but I think Milk has better scaling because of the Rage Blade.
Yeah, Rage Blade.
Leona casting. Did he cast on the Zed?
Onto this disgusting
Can
Leona.
turn around, cast again.
There it is.
Oh!
Can it die? Can it die? It's sustaining. It's sustaining.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Oh! And we're gonna fight again. Fated rivals.
Hey, and Nico, I missed it. Who did more damage there? Was it Zed or Belveth?
Oh, I think it was probably the Belveth. I don't know, the Zed did die in the first 10 seconds of the fight.
True.
It was close.
True.
Good data. Good data. Okay, who are we rooting for? Who wants Bebe? Who wants Milk?
I'm gonna root for Milk.
I mean, I'm kind of rooting for Milk because I think he's gonna trash talk, but I kind of want Bebe because I don't think Bebe's trying as hard as Milk.
I agree, he's not.
I want Milk to win and then come down and complain anyway.
Yeah,
That's true.
How come I didn't get my underground at 2-1?
Oh, amazing shroud here from Milk, and he has the good angle. His Sejuani's on the wrong side.
The double locket roll on the LeBlanc TG is also really good. Like a lot of stall for
It's true.
The Zed's doing nothing.
The longer he can stay alive, the better.
Oh, Zed's on Belveth.
Another cast from Sejuani is actually massive here for Milk. Oh, but she casted before she did anyways.
So well for
Man, Milk's standing up.
The
offense is already coming over here.
And in domination.
Wow.
What else is there to say?
I mean, he had the better comp.
Oh,
let's be
yes.
real.
Yes, here he comes.